Dr. Malik Shahzad Shabbi, and today I am going to present market risk, how market determine and what are the risks associated with the market in terms of value-added risk and model building approach. So today our main focus is on how to interpret these market risk and what are the fundamental associated risks associated with that market. So this is my profile where you can see my details as well as my publication, list of publications, and their citation annually, and as well as some of the Q1, Q2 journal listings. So learning objectives, what we have done in this lecture. The first one, how market risk, understanding market risk and VAR framework, parametric, variance and covariance methodologies of VAR using numerical example and critical assumptions and limitations. So these are the details which we are going to learn in this lecture. So market risk conceptual background. So what are the market risks, how market risks are determined, who are the market players, and how market risk can be mitigated using different methodologies such as VAR and some other methodologies. We have major sources of market risk, interest rate risk, equity price risk, foreign exchange risk, and commodity price risk. So these are the four risks which are directly or indirectly associated with the market risk, and how we can mitigate such kind of interest risk or commodity risk, price risk through different methodologies. So the methodology which we are using, that is value-added risk. So VAR measures the maximum expected losses over a given horizon time frame. Either I will say if we have a data, monthly data, we have quarterly data, we have semi-annually data, or we have annual data. In some countries or some situations we have daily basis data, so daily basis and weekly data are also used in different perspectives. So approaches to estimate the VAR. The first approach is historical simulation approach. The second one which is used in this lecture, that is model building, parametric variance and covariance approach, which were used in this lecture. The third one, Montoya-Thorne simulation approach. The last one in this lecture focus on the, as I told before, this lecture basically focus on model building approach. So model building parametric approach, the assumed return follows on a normal distribution, risk summarized by means and variance of return. So whatever the risk we are using or we have, it will further evaluate on the basis of means and variance and covariance. Portfolio risk derived using variance and covariance metrics. We are using different kinds of variance and covariance metrics in order to understand the real facts and figures behind portfolio risk. And most widely used, banking industry. Actually, banking industry is the most volatile industry, and they are using different kind of risk to mitigate them in order to give more and more profit to their customer and engage them in their profit to determine to get more customers. So key assumptions of parametric VAR. These are the key assumptions which are very necessary in order to understand the facts such as asset return or normally distributed. So what does mean of normally distributed? This normal distribution is come to know. This one is the origin, 0, that is 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, and then 5. This is the right hand side which are the positive, and this is the negative, -1, -2, then -3, -4, and this is -5. So this is the origin is 0. Right hand side is our positive side, then left hand side is our minus side. So this is a normal distribution basically. So that is the normal distribution. So it means that this origin looks like that. So if our values come under this part, that is called the positive effect of values. If our values come in this part, that is a negative part or negative effect of this returns. So volatility, correlation, constant linear relationship between prices and risk focuses. So linear means that it's a one-to-one relationship. I mean, say if we have prices, then we have risk associated to return. So that is called the linear relationship, one-to-one. One is one side risk. So market operate under normal conditions. So market, it means that market have normal conditions. All other conditions are assumed to be constant. So in order to get actual facts and actual returns.